Hello everyone, welcome to Ruth Straight Talk, the channel that is designed to help you, your students and your children live a fuller life, become lifelong learners, and grow into the awesome human beings you were designed to be. Whether you're a homeschool mom or a classroom teacher, if you know an older student that struggles with reading, this video is for you. In this video, we will explore why older students struggle with reading and how to nurture reading in your students. This is a 6-part training program in reading, and it is totally free to you. This means that you will not be required to purchase anything. I will also give you practical tips to foster active reading in your classroom. And you do not want to miss my bonus strategy at the end of this video. So let's get right to it. There are several reasons why an adult or an older student would struggle with reading. It could be that their word attack skills are poor. Maybe their fluency skills are poor. One reason could be that the student had not developed the advanced comprehension strategies that are essential to fully understanding a more complex task. Older student readers must be able to go beyond the basic comprehension strategies of predicting and questioning. They need to be able to analyze the author's purpose and interpret the meaning behind the text structure. Students must also access background knowledge of the information in the text. There are two major components to active reading. One, decoding the words on the page. That is, reading the words in text accurately and smoothly. It's important to note here that many students can decode words and still struggle with reading comprehension. Don't miss my video on decoding words. The second component of actively reading is on learning reading comprehension, determining the meaning of the text. This means that students should be able to make predictions, activate prior knowledge, make connections, ask and answer questions, and clarify meaning, visualize, infer, and summarize. In this video, I will focus on reading comprehension and strategies that are helpful for students to learn reading comprehension. There are 3 levels of reading comprehension. The first and easiest is listening comprehension. Babies, as soon as they're born, begin to listen to things that are around about them, listen to language, listen to the people around them speaking with cadence, and just the pronunciation of the language. When students have not developed proficiency in phonics skills, their reading focus is primarily on decoding words. When this happens, the words on the page have no meaning to the reader, which significantly impacts their lack of comprehension. Listening comprehension is the precursor to reading comprehension, so it is an important skill for children to develop. Listening competition isn't just hearing, but involves understanding the words and relating them in some way. For example, when you hear a story read aloud, good listening comprehension enables you to understand the story, remember it, discuss it, and even retell it in your own words. Listening comprehension begins as babies. As they listen to what is read to them, they engage in conversation with their parents. Tone of voice, pause between words, and emphasis that is placed in a sentence, rhythm and pattern of speech all have an impact on meaning of the words being spoken and the message that it conveys. The next level of reading comprehension is oral comprehension. This includes fluency, which includes accuracy, rate, and phrasing during oral reading. The better the fluency, the better the reading comprehension. Despite these key points, it is important to note that older students may not struggle with phonics or fluency, but they may struggle with reading comprehension. Some strategies to help your child with oral reading comprehension is to have him or her read aloud to you, or you could take turns reading the same book, a book that is of great interest to the child. Additionally, you could explain unfamiliar words and situations to help him understand and build comprehension. You can invite your child to make predictions. What do you think is going to happen next? Or encourage your child to retell the story or an exciting part of the story to family members, maybe at the dinner table. The third and most difficult is the silent reading comprehension, because there are a lot of factors that are involved with silent reading comprehension. For example, a student's vocabulary also affects comprehension. If the child does not have a word knowledge of structure or meaning, their comprehension will decrease. We need to provide students with specific strategies to comprehend each type of text that your students will be expected to read. We need to not only teach them how to read, but how to think about reading, which is normally known as metacognition. This process will help older students improve their reading comprehension levels. So how do you help a student in this area of comprehension? First of all, allow some time during the day for silent reading. Students should self-select reading materials. You can guide them as to what a good text or something that would be in their interest level, but they should choose texts with a variety of genre and topics, and it definitely should be appropriate level of reading. Not too easy, not too hard. This is particularly important for struggling students who often select books that they cannot read. Also, what you need to do is make sure the student is accountable for what he or she reads. Related to the above, accountability of what has been read may help build reading stamina and proficiency. Several methods of accountability are suggested. This includes reading logs, reader response, and anecdotal records. This seems like a highly personal decision, and for it to really work, you have to have something easy and quick. So there you have it, the 3 levels of reading comprehension and strategies to help you improve the reading skills of your child or your student. If you have found value in this video, please like us at the bottom of the screen. If this is your first time on our channel, please subscribe so I could send you notifications as the new videos become available. That's all for now. Thank you for visiting with us, and happy learning.